Chosen one, the files were opened. The hunt is over. The CIA director found your money. For years, they searched through encrypted accounts, hidden vaults, forgotten corridors of the financial underworld. And in the middle of it all, a name glowed on the screen. Your name. This is not rumor, not chance. It is revelation, a truth breaking through the sealed archives. And so it begins with the words already written long before. Luke 8, verse 17. For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open. What was buried has surfaced. What was covered has been revealed. This is not about a bank transfer. It is about destiny, about timing, about what was waiting for you in silence until the exact hour it was needed. Chosen one, you were not overlooked. You were not abandoned. The files testify. Your portion has been located. Stay alert. Do not drift, because the director's discovery is only the first sign. The true meaning of this unveiling will shift the ground beneath your mission. Picture the room. A dark briefing chamber buried beneath stone walls, humming with the low electricity of power. Screens glow against the silence. On one screen, a cascade of hidden accounts scrolls by, thousands of names lost in obscurity. Numbers flicker, vanish, then lock into focus. And there it is, among the faceless codes, a single signature pulses with light. Yours. The director leans closer. Advisors whisper. The silence breaks into awe, because this is not random. This is marked. You feel the weight of centuries folding into this moment. Vaults of time opening. Every hidden ledger, every encrypted file, every shadowed vault, all bending toward this revelation. Stay. Do not turn away, because what you are about to hear is not an analysis. It is a call. Not information, but transformation. Chosen one, understand. When the record lights upon your name, heaven confirms what earth finally admits. You carry more than you realize. This discovery is not the end of the search. It is the beginning of your stewardship. So hear me. This is why you cannot click away, why you cannot let this moment slip. What is uncovered in secret will change everything in your mission. Chosen one, pause here and listen. The discovery of your money is not a coincidence. It is not just financial. It is symbolic. It is the language of heaven written in earthly form. For it is written, Deuteronomy 8, verse 18, remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms his covenant. This means the funds a director uncovered are not simply digits on a ledger. They are a mirror, a sign, a revelation of the gift placed in you before time began. Wealth here is more than currency. It is capacity. It is calling. It is ability. Hidden within you, long concealed by circumstance, was a resource waiting to be revealed. The CIA director's report is but an earthly echo of a heavenly decree. Your ability has been found. Think on this. How many files lie untouched? How many names remain buried in silence? And yet, yours was illuminated. Why? Because the season of uncovering has come. Because what was placed in you must now be activated. Chosen one, when the files opened, it was more than paper. It was prophecy. When the numbers aligned, it was more than finance. It was favor. The director's discovery was not about money alone. It was about you stepping into the truth that heaven already declared. Now the question is not whether the treasure exists. It has been revealed. The question is, will you step into it? The first chosen ones are not those with wealth, but those who steward revelation. They are the ones who recognize that hidden resources are uncovered for a purpose, not for pride. So hear me now. If you want to walk among the first chosen ones, those whose resources are uncovered for assignment, those whose hidden abilities are awakened for mission, then act. Do not watch from the sidelines. Do not remain a spectator while your name shines on the screen of destiny. Write tarot, click join below, not as a gesture of curiosity, but as a declaration of alignment, not as a subscription, but as a seal that you understand. The unveiling is for you, and the mission cannot wait. Chosen one, wealth in its truest form is not accumulation, it is activation. Your hidden gift is now revealed. Step forward, confirm it, seal it. Chosen one, do not think this unveiling comes without evidence. You've already seen signs, small, almost ordinary moments that whispered of something greater hidden beneath. Think back, unexpected repayments arriving at just the right time, a forgotten debt suddenly cleared, money you never chased returning to your hands. These are not accidents. They are markers. Or recall the call you did not expect. The lawyer who mentions an inheritance you had no memory of. A message about assets overlooked. Opportunities waiting. Contracts revised in your favor. These are glimpses, shadows of the greater revelation now brought into the open. Have you noticed how doors seem to swing open when you walk toward them? How meetings you did not schedule align with your mission? How opportunities you did not fight for somehow find you? That is the language of hidden resources. Speaking in your life, the world calls them coincidences. Heaven calls them confirmations. Every delay that turned into perfect timing. Every closed door that forced you to pivot, only to discover a better path prepared. Every connection that seemed random, yet later became strategic. These were not accidents. They were breadcrumbs leading you to this discovery. Chosen one, understand this. The files are not simply about money in an account. They are about what the money represents. That your mission is resourced, your steps are ordered, your path is already provisioned. The CIA director's discovery is the external sign of what you've already experienced internally. Your story is marked by provision. Even the struggles, the shortages, the seasons of lack, they were not proof of abandonment. They were camouflage, covering what was too valuable to be revealed too soon. And now, the cover is lifted. Look at your life. The patterns were there. The repayment, the inheritance, the aligned opportunities, the whispered confirmations. These were signals that what was hidden would not remain hidden forever. Chosen one, you have always carried resources unseen. Now, heaven and earth agree. The time of uncovering has arrived. Chosen one, pause and ask, why now? Why? After years of silence, after seasons of searching, after long nights of wondering, has the file been opened and your resources revealed? The answer is simple, yet profound, because the mission has arrived. This unveiling is not about luxury, not about fame, not about applause. The CIA director did not find your name, so you could build monuments to yourself. The discovery came because your assignment requires it. Every mission is matched with provision. Every calling is matched with capacity. The greater the mission, the deeper the concealment. Your resources were hidden because your assignment is weighty. They were covered until the moment their release would serve the greater purpose. Understand this truth. Revelation always arrives at the exact hour it is needed, not a moment early, not a second late. What you see today was stored yesterday for the sake of tomorrow. Chosen one, this discovery happens now because you cannot walk empty into what is ahead. Your path demands resources. Your voice demands platforms. Your mission demands fuel. And heaven does not send you where heaven has not supplied. This is why the director's announcement is not simply financial news. It is prophetic timing. The mission clock has struck. The vault has opened because the assignment has begun. So hear me. Do not misinterpret the moment. This is not fortune to be flaunted. This is fuel to be steward. The message is clear. The greater the mission, the greater the concealment, and the greater the unveiling when the hour arrives. Chosen one, that hour is now. Chosen one, hear me clearly. The window is open. The vault has been unlocked. The files have been unsealed. This is not a season for hesitation, not a time to delay with questions that only fear creates. The resource has been located. The assignment has been activated. The hour has begun. Every mission carries a window, a moment where doors align, where favor rests, where the hidden becomes visible. That window does not remain open forever. It opens for those awake, those attentive, those who act. Procrastination is the enemy of destiny. Doubt is the thief of stewardship. Delay is the silent assassin of purpose. Chosen one, the announcement has been made. The director's voice is confirmation. The evidence is undeniable. The mission waits for no one. Do not be found lingering when the command is to move. Do not be found questioning when the sign is clear. The message is simple. The resource has been found. The mission has begun. This is not the hour to postpone. Step in. Seal it. Act now. Chosen one, the search is over. You've been found. But do not mistake this moment. You are not called to be the owner of what was uncovered. You are called to be the steward. Ownership says, this is mine to consume. Stewardship says, this is mine to manage for a mission greater than myself. The CIA director did not locate your money for you to hoard. It was uncovered so you could channel it, direct it, multiply it in alignment with the purpose written over your life. Think carefully. A search defines you by absence. A steward defines you by responsibility. You are no longer the one waiting to be discovered. You are the one entrusted to carry what was revealed. This changes everything. Your identity shifts from seeker to keeper, from consumer to custodian, from beneficiary to builder. The treasure is not your possession. It is your commission. The wealth is not your trophy. It is your tool. Chosen one. The world applauds owners, those who cling, who collect, who boast. But heaven crowns stewards, those who manage, who multiply, who pour out with wisdom. The files prove that what was hidden is now uncovered. But the true test is not whether you can receive it. The true test is whether you can steward it. Lift your eyes. You are not just the recipient of resources. You are the guardian of a mission. Chosen one, you are no longer the searcher. You are the steward. Chosen one. Once the files were opened, confirmation did not stay locked in a briefing room. It began to echo in your daily life. If you have eyes to see, the signs are already around you. Think of the offers that seem to whisper, "This is for you." A job proposal that arrives without effort. A business opportunity where the terms tilt in your favor. An invitation that aligns perfectly with your mission. These are not random. They are confirmations. Notice the doors that open without knocking. A contact who suddenly reaches out. A conversation that unlocks clarity. A stranger who speaks exactly what you needed to hear. Heaven uses simple vessels to echo a profound truth. The resource is real, and it is yours to steward. Observe the timing. Transactions that clear just when bills are due. Meetings that align at the very moment you're ready. Connections that surface when you almost gave up. These are fingerprints of destiny. Chosen one. Daily life is no longer ordinary. Every step is threaded with confirmation. Every moment carries signal. The world may call them coincidences, but you know better. The Spirit marks them as reminders. Yes, the file was opened. Yes, your portion is real. Yes, the mission is funded. Do not ignore these daily affirmations. They are not meant to pass unnoticed. They are the rhythm of stewardship, training your eyes to see provision everywhere. The more you recognize them, the stronger your stewardship becomes. For those who see signs become those who are trusted with more. Chosen one. Every offer, every door, every aligned moment is heaven's way of saying again and again, this resource is yours to manage. This mission is yours to carry. Chosen one. Revelation without response is wasted. The file has been opened. Your resources uncovered. The mission announced. But now the question comes. Will you seal what has been revealed? Every covenant requires a sign. Every unveiling requires a response. This is not about proving worth. You have already been chosen. It is about confirming alignment. If you are ready to step from passive receiver into active steward, here's a call. Press super thanks. Not as a donation for show, but as a declaration of stewardship. Choose $20, a seed, a marker, a tangible act that says, I accept the stewardship. Write those words in your note and let echo back. I accept the stewardship. This is not about the amount. It is about obedience. It is about sealing in the natural what has already been declared in the spiritual. Understand this truth. Heaven responds a movement. When you mark a moment with action, you step into a flow that words alone cannot create. The director's discovery identified your resource. Your action identifies your stewardship. Chosen one, if you are ready to manage what was found, if you are ready to shift from searching to carrying, from waiting to walking, then seal it now. Chosen one, once you seal the stewardship, you must live it. For stewardship is not a moment. It is a lifestyle. It is the daily posture of one entrusted with hidden resources, now brought into the light. How then shall you walk? Walk in transparency. Keep your dealings clear, your accounts honest, your motives pure. For light has no fellowship with shadow. What was revealed in truth must be carried in truth. Walk in planning. A steward does not drift. Map your steps. Set your boundaries. Let every resource be assigned a purpose, not squandered in distraction. Vision without structure collapses. Walk in generosity. The chosen steward gives, not recklessly, but righteously. For resources multiply when they flow, not when they stagnate. Share with the mission. Lift others as you rise. Walk in ethical investment. Plant your resources where life will grow. Do not fund destruction. Do not sow into decay. Invest where alignment strengthens your purpose and multiplies good fruit. Walk with healthy boundaries. Not every request is your assignment. Not every hand stretched toward you is your responsibility. A steward must discern what served a mission, what drains a mission. Chosen one, stewardship is not about wealth in your hand, but wisdom in your walk. You are no longer defined by the search, but by the steps you take with what was revealed. The world will watch. Some will question. Others will misunderstand. But heaven knows. You are walking as a steward of sacred resources. Let your life itself become testimony that what was uncovered was not wasted, that what was entrusted was not misused, that what was revealed became fuel for the mission. Chosen one, walk as a steward, and your steps will mark the path for others to follow. Chosen one, we have walked from revelation to confirmation, from evidence to stewardship, from discovery to alignment. Now the final step remains, commissioning. For every mission requires not only resources, but blessing, not only discovery, but divine empowerment. And so we end as we must, in prayer. Lord of hidden treasures, keeper of unseen vaults, Father of every good and perfect gift, we come before you now. We thank you that what was once concealed has been uncovered. We thank you that the files were opened, that the name was revealed, that the mission has been resourced. We declare over every chosen one listening now. Let them walk not as owners, but as stewards. Let them carry hidden resources with wisdom, with courage, with discernment. Father, ignite their vision. Strengthen their hands. Purify their motives. Guard their hearts from greed, fear, or distraction. Let every coin, every opportunity, every connection uncovered be directed toward the mission you designed for them. We ask, let what was found fund their assignment. Let what was revealed resource their journey. Let what was uncovered fuel their destiny. And Lord, seal this moment. Do not let the revelation drift away like mist. Anchor it in their spirit. Engrave it in their heart. Empower it in their steps. Chosen one, repeat these words aloud. I am a steward. I will manage what was found. I accept the assignment. I seal the stewardship. Now hear this. You are released to walk as a steward of hidden resources. You are commissioned to carry what was uncovered. You are empowered to fund your mission with wisdom and strength. The time of searching has ended. The time of walking has begun. You are no longer the seeker. You are the steward. Chosen one, seal this moment. Do not let it pass unmarked. These are not gestures. They are declarations. They are earthly signs of heavenly alignment. Chosen one, the files were opened. The money was found. The mission is here. Now walk forward, not as a searcher, but as a steward, carrying what was uncovered into the destiny prepared for you. Amen.